Keller from Tricked Out Custom Cycles. We're here at Atlanta Beach Bike Fest 2010.
Steve, let me ask you this, right? How do you feel about how they treat the custom bikes now compared to how they used to? You know, like the American custom, you know, the Harley riders used to be one way, now they're another.
It's getting a lot more acceptable. I mean, obviously, especially when you come down to an event like this, I mean, we're growing and growing and growing in popularity and what's out there. You know, years ago, just a custom bike builder, they thought chopper. Now they're realizing there's a lot more out there. You know, what we're doing with the Japanese custom bikes and just, you know, they may be made in Japan, but they're definitely remade in the USA with all the crazy style and the stuff that we're bringing to the industry. You know, it's really changing what you're seeing out there.
So how long have you been around?
I've been building bikes. I've been riding for 36 years. Yeah, that smoke is killing you. Been building bikes for about 20 years as a full-time now as a business, so got a lot of experience in what's going on in the industry.
Okay. My famous question is, Myrtle or Daytona?
Myrtle. I don't do Daytona.
Why you like Myrtle?
I don't dislike Daytona, but Myrtle's so much more. You know what? It's a more urban environment. It's more the roots of where this industry came from. And I tell you what, the creativity of the people around here and what you see is just second to none. You don't see any of this anywhere else. You know, people flock to Daytona at times, but it's only a fraction of the bikes and the people that you see. And this is the real industry right here.
This year was our first year attending Daytona.
Okay.
I liked it because they want you know what I mean? But at the same token, it's so spread out.
Yeah, it's too spread out, and that's the thing. Yeah, they do welcome bikers there. They do welcome bikers there, and you know, they're not having the racial issues that we're having here in this area, which seems unreal this day and age, but it's still happening, unfortunately. But it's a bunch of nonsense, you know, that's going on. But I think this year is really going to be a turning point of what's going on. You know, this is the first year in 30 years that the actual township and county has put on an event. So the county has, you know, had hired us to be here along with other builders to put on an event and perform. So it's a step in the right direction. It's not going to be fixed overnight, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. And I think we're going to definitely be back here next year at this same event, at this same location, and that's going to be a good change. It's going to be definitely a positive thing for the industry.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see more builders on this end this year. I heard they tried to put y'all on the back end at first.
Yeah, I was the first one to pull in before anybody set up, and I said it wasn't going to work. So I'll be working along with the people putting on the event that are helping the township and the county figure it out of what flows, what's great. But I tell you what, I've been to Daytona, I've been around the world doing shows, and I've never seen this many people in one spot. You know what I mean? You know, of all different races, no issues. I have heard no fighting, no cussing, no nothing, no problems whatsoever. So all the hype, all the bad media that they give this is a bunch of racism. So we're here to stand for the rights of bikers, and you know, ethnic bikers got to all stick together. You know, this is a bike event, it's a lifestyle. You know, you need to stop the nonsense and let us do what we do and enjoy life. All right?
What I saw this year, right? The girls have really stepped up their game. The women bikes are ridiculous.
More than ever, have you ever seen more bikes out there, women riders? I mean, this is really where you see it, but there's more women riding clubs. It's been developing over the last couple of years, but just taking for face value myself, I've never seen so many riders on custom motorcycles, even riding in general, and you know, that's a blessing. You know, something along those lines, we actually unveiled the Race for the Cure, which is a breast cancer bike built for a girl, a pink bike that's a racy, classy, but we're embracing the women riders, and I think all the world is. You know, it's a great thing, standing up for themselves, doing their own thing, and with style, not just riding plain bikes. There's some girls out there on some bikes that are doing it. So, you need anything else, just remember, trickedoutcustomcycles.com. You can check us out, shop online 24/7. Any question, any tech tips or whatever, check us out. TOCC, we're here to help.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
All right,
man.
you got it.
TOCC, man, give them a holler. Okay, Myrtle Beach was off the chain. When I say North Myrtle Beach, the interviews I did with Ruin Toys, TOCC, and Spinworks was off the meat rack. No attitudes whatsoever. Now, I want to send enough shout out to Miss Peaches from Booster Girls. I got to meet with the Booster Girls and hang out with them for a little while. I got to hang out with Lucky from New South Riders. They came all the way from Murfreesboro, North Carolina, just to shake hands and take some pics. He made sure I met up with him. I met his whole crew. We all had a good time. We even did an initial interview. Now, I want to say one thing in closing. Remember, no matter what goes on, no matter what happens, at the end of the day, most people you can always talk about motorcycles with. If y'all don't like the same team, if y'all don't like the same If y'all don't like the same color, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. When you get out there and we talk about these bikes, everybody seems like they tend to get along real well. And we had a good time at the beach, and the girls really represented. Big boosters, Gixxer 1000s, ZX10s, even ZX14s, big kits, 330s, 300s, and even 240 kits. Man, holla at your boy, man. It was fantastic.